UC Davis students telling Fox 40 tonight there is a stalker peeping through their windows and the women feel like they're targets. After numerous unwelcome visits caught on camera, the man keeps coming back and students say police aren't helping. Thanks for joining us tonight. For Fox 40 News at 10, I'm Nikki Lorenzo.
And I'm Eric Harriman. A group of students say that they believe that man is targeting their home with the trespassing happening as far back as last summer. Fox 40's Mason Morrow joining us live tonight from Davis after sitting down with the roommates that were involved. Mason.
Eric, Nikki, these women are going to bed afraid. They're living in fear, and they feel like at this point they've exhausted every option they've had. They've called Davis police. They've reached out to all of their neighbors, but at this point they feel like they're no closer to figuring out who the suspected stalker may be. A suspicious figure stalking around Davis, seemingly one home on his mind.
It's happened so many times, it almost just seems like a fire drill.
I'm not sure what the definition of a stalker is, but I think this is what it is.
Fox 40 sat down with 3 UC Davis students who live with 4 other women in an off-campus house. None of the roommates know which of the 7 this man is targeting.
Nobody knows.
No one knows who he is.
What they think they know is he's honing in on their home.
And I definitely had nights where I get so scared and I'm paranoid. I lock my door, and I know last night one of our roommates didn't go to bed at all, and yeah, it's just nonstop.
Tuesday night, the latest in a string of stop-bys by the suspected stalker.
And last night he was like crawling on all fours, trying to get back into under our bushes, trying to peek over to see, like, look into a window.
The roommates installed security cameras after a friend saw the peeper near the front porch one 2022 summer night.
I think at first she thought it was one of her friends, and so she was like trying to like say hi to them or whatever, and then realized it wasn't anyone she knew, and that it was like a creeper staring straight into a bedroom window. And then that's when she panicked. 6 or 7 more security cameras later and a backyard gate moved away from a bedroom window. Safety measures he's maneuvering around.
It's honestly scary knowing that he is still coming back even though we have cameras and he's seen our cameras.
He's not stopping. His like behavior is escalating, and it's like, to what point is it going to stop? Like, what is he going to do? Is like, they're going to be an extreme that he's going to do, and so it's just like, I just feel defenseless, and like I've kind of given up.
Hope lost, and even more sleep surrendered, scared of the unknown and what he might do next.
You never know what someone might be capable of.
As I said, these women have reached out to most of their neighbors. They're on the Nextdoor app, which is an app that includes all of their neighbors. They've had chatter on there with them. They say none of these neighbors recognize the man that you see here in this video. And they also say the man hasn't come up to any of their homes, which makes them feel even more so like their home or the girls are the ones who are being targeted. If you have recognized or seen this man that is in their surveillance video, go ahead and call the non-emergency number here at the Davis Police Department to provide any information that you may have. Reporting live in Davis, covering local news that matters, I'm Mason Morrow, Fox 40 News.
Mason, thank you.